Here we are. This is week 2 of Villianous. People seem to have enjoyed this the first time around. Let's make sure that it continues. We have Hook. This is a very fun board to play with. It has a kick though. There's a locked area. So the areas that we have are the Jolly Roger. We have Skull Rock, Mermaid Lagoon, and the Hangman's Tree, which I always thought was very dark for such a childish movie. Don't get me wrong, child-friendly, not childish. Hook's main goal is to take out Peter Pan at the Jolly Roger. When you're playing, you'll obviously not have any of these items in play, but you are looking for Treasure Island. Sorry, Treasure Map. Nope, Neverland Map. That one. Now, while this is in play, this lock goes away. If Peter Pan went into play during the lock, he cannot move. Now that he's opened, you can now go here and use a hero motion action, which would then move him over on your turn. On a following turn, maybe you want to find the what's this one called? The ingenious device. You know, wherever you happen to put that. I would put it here so that way you can keep your amount of counters up. You have 2 play areas here, and you can move an item or ally. So you go here on the following turn. You activate that so that way you can do that. Now, while here, you can move this item left or right, depending on how you're going to feel in the following turn. So let's put him over here. And then on the following turn, we would go here. Now, to take out Peter, that's a completely different story. He has a power of 8. Sorry. Yeah, 8. Now, you can start off by playing Mr. Smee. Always put him into the Jolly Roger. He gets an extra bonus while he's there. So there's 4. You can also play the boarding party, who has 2. But you don't have to put them here. You can put them to the Skull Rock. Now, should you be getting faded left, right, and center, Pixie Dust is probably going to power up Peter, making it harder for you to take him out. There's also Taunt, which can be used on... Oops, I did not situate this one properly. What are you? You're in effect. Nuts. I thought I had this all perfect. If Tinkerbell is in play, when Tinkerbell is played, you may discard 1 ally from her location. So let's say she goes here. Now one of your boarding parties is gone. And then Taunt is used. You now have to take out Tinkerbell before you can take out Peter. There are a lot of things that can happen to boost up the ability, but you have to keep taking everybody out, keeping the strength up, and you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, let's say that you never had Peter in play, but you unlocked everything. There's a fun card for you. Worthy Opponent. You get a couple power, but then you have to start searching through the Fate deck one at a time, looking for a hero. If you find Peter, great. If you don't, you get another hero you're going to have to take care of, because they might get the Taunt ability. This is a very, very well thought out board. You can get extra power. You can vanquish people. If you've noticed, you only have 1 location that has a vanquish. So you have 2 of these items. You can use them on whatever location they're at, so that way you can make sure you can take out Peter or another hero. It's very well thought out. You kind of need all 4 locations. You can't just hover on 2, which a lot of board you do. This one, you need to move around. You need to be able to discard cards from your hand looking for the Neverland map. You need to be able to get all those allies into play. If you find yourself low on power, there's these places. Sorry, these things. The Hook's case. Just for being there, you can get an extra power. It's a great little thing. I have won matches with it. I have lost many matches with it. all because, let's say, the map's at the bottom of the deck, or Peter Pan was at the bottom of the Fate deck. There is not a card to just search for Peter and put him into play. So with all of that, if you use him, he's a great way to start. There are other easier ones, such as Maleficent, but this one is definitely a lot more fun. So keep that in mind when you're playing, and we'll see you guys next week.